Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
Good afternoon. We here. We here. We are here? We here? I don't know. I don't know what the proper thing is. I just know I'm here. All right. Let me see here. What up, Eric? Well, let's see what we got. I did take a trade just a moment ago. A nice little scalper. We are looking pretty good today so far. I'll show you guys our P&L once people get in here. We'll see how you guys, see what you guys think. See what you think. I should probably switch over on this account. Protect myself a little bit here. Don't want to be giving much back because we are in the green. The green. Let's go. I know that's not the previous day close levels that we were looking at. I don't even know. That's that hourly gap from yesterday. Let's mark out the previous day open and close. It's not here. I don't think that's it either. Let me see here. Caleb's good. Got his braces off. It all looks good. He wasn't sure that he would get them off because like they don't guarantee that the day that you schedule to get them off that they actually take them off. So, what up, Black Phoenix? Let's mark out the high or the open and the close here. So the close 834.25 down here. I marked these out this morning, but I don't know where they went. Might be on the other chart. And there's the open. Did we fill the gap this morning? Maybe we did. I don't know. What up, mini trader? Alpha in the house. Let's get back over to today's action. So we kind of opened up. Yeah, we opened and filled the gap right away. I was curious on the 5-second and the 15-second. Just curious here. How did they work today? 5-second, 5.5 points would have, wait, hold on. Yeah, would have lost. Well, maybe it would have been a break even. I guess depends on where you have your break even trigger at. 15-second. Oh, 15-second would have been a banger. There's your first 15-second candle, and you can see that push out of there. He just huge. 50 points to the downside. Yeah, Eric, looks like it banged. 5-minute inside bar. Let's check it. I already know the results on this one because I heard it from Husk and somebody else. 5-minute inside bar. Bam! Straight down. 22 points. 22 points real quick. Straight 1-to-1. Perfect. So everything hit today. Unfortunately, I wasn't involved in it. You guys been hearing the stuff that's going on over at the BDH? Apparently, Rena's been booted from the competition. She's been booted from the competition. The Twitter is blowing up. So, the BDH, yeah, Patrick Wieland. I guess she tweeted out that, I don't know, she was unhappy how she was being treated there. Talking about, she's an ICT trader. And I guess Patrick tweeted out some stuff too. Let me see. We'll throw it up here and show you guys. Not that anybody cares, but hey, it's interesting, right? And I guess Patrick didn't even text her. What up, Mo? Business Lens. We may do a giveaway. Let's see. So this is what Patrick says. She didn't have money to put an incidental credit card on file at the hotel. So he's talking about he paid for the flight, the hotel, the food. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, if he is inviting somebody for a competition, it seems that he should probably pay for the stuff. So I guess Terry paid. I don't know. Passed your first trade day eval this morning. 5 days in eval. Yeah, let's go. But yeah, he so basically, since Rena is posting screenshots of her text messages with my assistant, just want everyone to see how she was texting yesterday about quitting and leaving. We talked her off the cliff and she came in today. Yeah, he said she's broke. Which is fine, whatever. There's nothing wrong with being broke. I mean, hell, we've all been broke at one point in our lives, right? Might be broke now. Business Lens, what's my trading strategy? I like to trade inversions or like break and reclaim of levels, stuff like that. She said, changing the account sizes and types. I didn't have the volume profile on the Legends accounts today because they don't have it. Activated on Tradeovate. First, where you're competing versus him. Now Victoria. 50K accounts, 150K accounts. It's hard to strategize when the rules change. I honestly want to go home at this point, but I also know that's not fair to Terry. Dun, 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 dun. If you want to leave, just let me know and I'll make the arrangements. Okay. Being called trades by Rhino. Fat, ugly, horrible voice, not fun. I'll let you know by tonight. Dang. Did he call her that stuff? That's crazy. Hey, let's go, Mr. Ponzi. You're broke now too, Mo? Me too. This is on Twitter, on Patrick's Twitter, Bob. He kicked Rena out of the competition today. He said, let me make something very clear. I paid Rena's plane ticket. I paid for her hotel. I give her money for food every day because she's broke. She comes to the BDH and acts a fool, breaks down in tears when I say that her theory on ICT has never helped her trading this far. I'm a terrible person. Listen, Patrick is abrasive. Like, is he right or is he wrong? He's not right, but you also got to understand that if you're coming to the BDH, you're going to have to put up with his shit, right? If you're coming to the BDH you're putting yourself in a position to have to put up with this shit. So after repeatedly being called the R word, I didn't know what that was, but Rhino on stream and tweeting my frustration at not being able to discuss my trades. He threw a hissy fit and kicked me out of the competition. This has been a clusterfuck from day one. Now I can't even compete. And this is the messages between her and his assistant, her and his assistant, I guess. So, and then he just says, goodbye, enjoy the hotel room I paid for. Classic ICT Muppet. So, yeah. I don't know, kind of crazy. No, he is Mr. Ponzi. It is a show, and you got to be able to take it. You got to be able to take it if you go there. Yeah, for sure, Bob. I mean, we know that. But, you know, like if you go to the BDH, there's some expectation of he might be a douche a little bit, right? So, that's all I'm saying. You got to kind of expect it. So, I think I got one more code. We'll go ahead and do a giveaway. I think this is the last code, though. If I don't have a code, I'll, oops. We'll figure it out. But I should have one. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate you. You the man. Alcy Faye in the house. Entertainment actors. Yes, I concur. Yeah. He did the mohawk. Yeah, I remember the mohawk. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what happened today. I watched it for a little bit while I was in the car, and then when I turned it back on, she had left. And I guess Patrick had went and talked to her. So I don't know what the deal was there. She did end up winning today's competition. She did end up winning, but she got kicked out. We're giving away accounts. Black Phoenix. Oh, you were in there, Bob? Bubba B. Let's go. It's going to be an Apex account, any size. Boom, boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. What are we talking about, Alpha? I don't know. What did he say? The Orange Man is in the league of his own. Did you see the speech? Okay, I didn't see it. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I thought he said cringe. Do you know if you still need to pay for the lifetime activation fee? You'll still have to pay the activation fee. CC. Anytime you win an Apex account, you always got to pay for the activation fee. With Apex. My Funded Futures accounts, no. Take Profit Trader accounts, yes. You have to pay the activation fee. Yeah, and go from there. So the level that Mancini has marked out is 6705. He's saying that we must recover that level to squeeze, so that will be my interest. 6705. If we can get there, I'll be looking for the squeeze above that. But let me go over my P&L right quick. We did take some trades today. Obviously, we took one trade on the funded. We make it $82 to $90. We'll take it. We'll take it right there. And then we also took a trade on the Buellanox funded account. We are up $470. Nice, nice. And then the My Funded Futures, we are up $525. Nice, nice. Let's go. That's where we're at right now. So green, green, green. Let's go. So what up, Futures Desk? How you doing today? I didn't take a trade on the Futures Desk yet today, but that's what we'll be working on here in a moment. That's what we'll be working on. Dun, 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 dun. I'm hungry today, guys. I have not ate any food. No food for me. Dun, dun, dun. I like Mancini's ES levels too, Bob. Yeah, a little fasting. Yeah, I didn't mean to fast today. I just had to take my son to get his braces off. He had, teeth braces, and he got them off today. He had them on. He's not had them long. He only had to wear them for about 13 months, which, for braces is not that long. So, not that long. Got to pick his retainer up later this afternoon if they get it ready. But yeah, he's all done with that. How did I find Mancini? I don't remember. Somebody told him. Somebody brought him to my attention. I have no idea, Bob. I can't remember who it was. I mean, I've been following his levels for a long time. Again, he's not giving you like trading insight per se. He's just saying, hey, these are the key levels. Once one is ran, if a key level is ran, then you look for a squeeze. That's all it is. Is it possible to connect Tradevate to Quantower? Trader King, I don't think so. I've never had any success doing that. However, you can connect it to Ninja. And there are copy traders out there where you can trade from you can copy trade from a Quantower account to a copy trader over to Ninja connections. You can even do you can do DX feeds, you can do Project X, Tradevate, and Rhythmic connections. You can copy across all of them really. What up, Abyss? Yeah, I read the newsletter. Do I trade the overnight sessions? Sometimes, Abyss. It depends. Sunday nights, I try to do it. And then a couple of nights during the week for the Asia session, I try to do it. You can use, what's the name of that copier? I can never remember the name of it. Trade Sinker, I think it's called. So, you want me to be the overnight host? I don't think I'll be doing that, Abyss, but we'll see. You never know. What is this thing doing? This thing's like glitching on me. We're going to trade into the end of the day. We'll look for some spots to jump in and see what we can get. I'd like to get a trade in on the futures desk eval here. And then we're going to kind of protect the profits over here on the MyFunded Futures eval. We're up 525, so let's try to protect those profits. Switching over to micros. And I don't know that I'll take any other funded trades. I mean, we're done on those pretty much. Up $85. Not a big win, but good enough. Good enough. A massive sell-off in gold? Nope. Like I said, I haven't really been at the charts all day, so. Yeah, you had a little, you did have a little bridge set up here. But to be honest with you, not that clean, right? That's not too bad. Entry 795.7. You would have taken 3.2 points of drawdown. And let's kind of look at the levels here. That would have been, yeah, first target, 93. Kind of broke through this level here. This thing might go down. Well, I don't know. We're kind of at this level of a little bit of support. So, I don't know if we're going to trade gold, but I like to look at it sometimes. What up, Solo? Hey, Solo, are you going to be around this weekend? I'd like to reach out to you and see about getting that that ninja thing set up for the 5-minute inside bar. Why is the markets falling even after rate cuts? Business lens, because, I mean, is it really falling, right? Or is this just a normal pullback? You know, you go to the higher time frame here. I mean, what have we basically done, right? Just straight up. Little spike down here, little spike down here. So to me, this is just normal, a normal pullback. No big deal. You know, I think it's fine. But yeah, I don't think it's a big deal here at all. Could we sweep lower again? Yeah, sure. We could. But if we can get back above this hourly gap here, that could be our idea to kind of start looking for a long. Powell said the market was fairly highly valued. Yeah. Cool, Solo. I tried to message you. If you're not in the Discord, join it. And I think I've maybe messaged you before. Long-term rates are not falling. Yeah, we'll see. Inflationary pressure far outweighs the job market. So if ES can reclaim that 05, I'll probably take a stab long. As long as we're below kind of that area, try to be a little careful. We created this gap. It's already been traded back into. Excuse me. Put in a higher low there. Let me see. Nasdaq came much, or ES came much closer to the lows than the Nasdaq did. All right, we'll see what happens. Excuse me, guys. $300 in the red. That's all good. Disney go up. I don't know anything about Disney. Trader Oracle in the house. Probably try to do something a little different next week. I'll let you guys in on next week. Oh, is this you? Solo, is this you DMing me now? You only know about the roller coasters at Disney? Let's go. Oh, is that you? All right, all right. I didn't know that was you, Solo. What was your name used to be something different. What was your name before? Hold on. What was your name? Something. I can't remember. They ruined Star Wars. That could be true. I don't know. I know what it was. I can't remember what it was, Bolio. It was something else though. I don't remember what it wasn't. It wasn't that. I don't remember what it was. I don't know. Who knows? All right, let's see if we can't find a spot. Still got some lows sitting down here. Let's kind of look at this on the hourly. See what we think. I mean, what do we think? Do we think it's going back up? Do we think we're going to go down and sweep some of these wicks? Probably. You got a small unbalanced gap down here. Maybe we want to push down into the 560s. I don't know. That's another 140 points. I mean, if we fib this range, the sloth suit in my what? Oh, that's I got my daughter a gigantic sloth for Christmas a few years ago. So check this out, guys. This is interesting. So that was me bringing it home. We hit the 50% mark of this range of this last pullback. So how we react to that 50% mark is pretty telling, right? Is this a bearish reaction off that 50% mark, or is this a bullish reaction? It's pretty bullish looking for now, right? It's not V-shaped. It's not huge back up, but it is a 120 point push back up. So you can also fib the other direction, right? Let's fib the other direction. To 825. So retesting the open would be kind of 50% pushback up of today's range. So maybe that's where we're headed going into the close. We'll see. Do we got time to get there? Head and shoulders. Yeah, I mean, it could be. Kind of looks like it. But yeah, it's a gigantic sloth that I got her for Christmas. If Tradeify provides a code to an affiliate for giveaway, does that Tradeify notify the person that the giveaway code they provided is being used? Does Tradeify notify the person? No, business loans. We don't know. As soon as we give it to you, it's out of our hands. As soon as we give it to you, it's out of our hands. I might average into a. I may get a little long starter here. I'm thinking above the 200 EMA. We'll see. Yeah, interesting. I'm going to go ahead and take a couple little, I'm going to take one micro stab long here. I'm only going to start with one micro because I want to be able to average into it. And let's just say it just pushes into the 55 and we don't get to average in. That's okay. That's okay. We don't mind it. Also along in the futures desk over here. Look for that run into 747, I think. If we can. Yes, kind of popped above that 91 level there. Got the, is that initial balance? What is that? Is it just a pivot point at 92? It's just a pivot point. So we'll see if we can get this push up. Are we reaching all-time high again? Eventually, probably, untruck. We do that all the time, right? You just get a little pullback, get everybody in a little frenzy. The Bears are in control. And then the next thing you know, all-time highs to the moon. That's just what's been happening. That's my illustration of what's been happening. Taking one off of the futures desk at 742. Leave a runner to 749 if we can get it. Can you take me out at 742? That would be very kind of you. It's just breathing on my take profit over here. Really. 741.50 is where it went. All right, I'm going to move it up now to 743 since I'm going to go 743 and a quarter. Since it came 2 ticks away from it, I think that we'll get a bigger push. So let's see. So pushing that one up to 743 in one micro over here, in a couple of minis over here. So trying to get my daily base hit. So now take profit 743.25. Let's see if we get it. I think this next candle gets me there. I'm going to turn my TV on. I like to watch a couple of people in the afternoon. So let me turn the TV on and take a look. Exclamation point cash, guys, if you want to enter the giveaway. How's everybody P&L looking today? You green, you red, you orange, you I don't know. What's the other options? Little pullback here. Hoping everybody's green. Green is good. I'm probably going to bust out a 12-hour stream next week. Here's my goal. Yeah, I'm on the futures desk, Alexi. I'm trading them over here off stream. I'm long right now. Long. But I'm going to bust out a 12-hour stream next week. The goal is going to be to get to 8,000 subs. Right now we're 154 away. We should be able to do that. And number one. And then number two, my goal is going to be I'm going to try not to take a losing trade the entire stream. Means I'm going to be very particular with my entries, and I'll probably start out with a micro and average my way in. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And try not to take a losing trade. Did I pass any accounts? Not yet, Alexi. Not yet. What's 12 days? It's not 12 days, is it? You got to trade for daily. The daily base hit's like $450 and then, or $420 or something. And then you got to make $3,500. So whatever that is, I guess it's like 8 days. I think it's 8 days to get past. 7 or 8 days. Get your daily base hit. Get your daily base hit. Get your daily base hit. All right, let's see if we can push into that 43 now and get me taken out over here. That'd be nice. I'd appreciate you if you did it. You think it is 12? No, it's it depends on what size account it is. The daily base hit is set up so that you can, if you take your daily base hit, I think it's like 8 days. I could be wrong. They were here. I don't know if they're still here. They could answer it. Push it. I'd like it to get me out of one of these. That would be nice. And a little heavier than I like to be. Too minis. But it would have, if I had left my take profit at 42.50, oh, it still wouldn't have hit it. It still would not have hit it. I'm going to add on this right here on this pullback. Because we're rebalancing a 5-minute gap here. Let's look for a quick 5 points off this rebalance. So we'll kind of see what happens here. Pulling back a little deeper than I'd like. Might get stopped out over here on the futures desk. A little deeper pullback than I really was expecting, huh? Can we hold the 50 EMA? That's the line in the sand for my long, kind of that 719 area. Needs to bounce from here. Maxie's whining. 25K, 12 days to pass. 50K, 8 days. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, you definitely got to hit the target every day. I've struggled with that. I do, you know, if you don't hit the target one day, it's okay. Just extends it a little bit. Well, held that level I was thinking we needed to hold. Can we squeeze? Can we squeeze? That's the question. Maxie, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. He said, I know that trick. I am not coming over there. I was going to give you your spot in the spotlight over here. Your time in the spotlight, Max. But he didn't take it. He decided not to take it. I don't know what to do here on the futures desk entry. If I can get out break even, I might just take it. Or maybe I pull my take profit down and take it. Maybe I just clear one out. I think that's what I'm going to do. Take one off at like 41.75, and then we'll see kind of how price reacts to that area then. So let's see if we can squeeze back into the 41.75 level. Buyer's trying to push up a little bit here. ES back below the 91. Just getting rejected there. A little rejection. All right, we're going to get a little deeper of a pullback here, it looks like. Might get stopped out on futures desk. Again, stop on that one's at like 12.75. Really wanted to get out of one. We can move the stop a little lower, but I can't. Can't do it. Alexi blew 4 evals today and 1 brand new funded, but made 2 to the payout. Well, whenever you make it to payout, Alexi, hey, that's a good day. I don't care how many you blew. It's a pretty good day to make it to payout, because at least you're paying for the ones you blew. At least you're able to recoup some of that green. Was going to add down there at the 50 EMA, but just not get to it. Did not get to it there. I'd like to get out of one of these minis here on this other account, but price is not wanting to get back above that 40 level for some reason. And I'm not sure why. Just not wanting to do it right now. Still holding a one micro gold. Let's go. Yes, Marcin, for sure. Chance to win the FTT account. One time on the FTT account. Chance to win. Price is kind of slowing down here. Not doing much. Solo, it's an inside joke. If you don't get it, I don't know what to tell you. Fast Track Trader. It's definitely Apex. You trolls, you guys are trolling me. Try you, Profit? Or what about Profit Raid? Profit Raid. FTT or Profit Raid? Which is it going to be? Well, can we get back above my entry here? Looks like we got a little squeeze going on. Okay. I see you, Nasdaq. I see you. Fast rug pull trader pays very fast. Yep. Just 3 weeks to a payout. Or never. 3 weeks to a lifetime. One or the other. 3 weeks to a lifetime. I'm kind of liking the momentum here on this pushback up. I do think if we can squeeze back above like 35 here, this thing really can get some legs. You got two in the mail about selling Scotch Jumper. Yeah, for sure, Solo. Somebody the other day was trying to say that he was in jail. I don't remember who that was. Hold on one second. All right, we're back. Squeeze it. So nice to have all the daily targets met. Let's go. 20K. Yeah, Solo. I was doing a little tax stuff last night, and I'm flipping back through my old book, this book here, and I ran across that same type of stuff from I want to say it was October. Here, I'll show you. It just hurts when you look at it. Oh man, we're tagged in here. I hit the stop there on that one. Where was it at there? Oh, here it is. So I lost from them $26,403.75. There you go. That was what I got rug pulled on. You know, just a few bucks. Nothing crazy. Just a few dollars. No, you can't file it as a loss because Solo, it's a prop firm. So you can't count that as a loss. Alexi, Terry actually lost today. However, Rena got kicked out of the competition. So I guess officially Terry won. So yeah, Rena got kicked out of the competition for, you know. Oh, I see it, Mo. She got kicked out for kind of like she really wasn't even talking shit. She just said she felt like her tongue was tied. She couldn't say anything in regards to like an ICT comment. So, yeah, she did crash out a little bit on Twitter. I don't think it was bad though. I don't think it was like, it didn't seem bad to me. Could certainly be worse. You could say worse things, you know. I don't know if kicking her out of the competition was the move, but hey, it's his competition. It's his competition. He can do what he wants. It's my party and I can cry if I want to. Something like that. There's no crying in baseball. It's my ball and I'm going to take it away. There's no crying in baseball. Dun, 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 dun. After 15 hours holding out of your GC position, let's go, Alexi. Alexa, you could just go to sleep. Leave it in there and go to sleep. Be fine. Cartman from South Park, screw you guys, I'm going home. I love Cartman when his mom takes him to buy the iPad and she sees like the Samsung over there. She's like, Cartman, this one comes with everything. He's like, Mom, I like to have a cigarette after I'm screwed. He's hilarious. Oh, it's 5 a.m.? Yeah, time to go to sleep. Oh, too early to sleep. Yeah. Who was she I was speaking about, Bob? What was I saying? I don't know. Were we talking about Rena? Who were you talking about? I don't know. Oh, girl on Pat's talking about Rena. I guess she was upset. We talked about it at the beginning of the stream. I guess he called her a rhino. I guess Patrick called her a rhino, or he used that term a few times. So I don't know who she is. I think she's maybe a streamer, but he picked her off Twitter along with Terry. You know, they were competing for the 25K. Terry won Monday, Tuesday. Apparently Rena won today, and then you know, he kicked her out of the competition. Said she's not welcome back at the BDH. So yeah, Terry from My Fun of Futures. Yep, she's down there. Yeah, Maddie, man, I caught a little bit of it like early on when Terry took the short at open, but I didn't catch much more than that. Not much more than that. And then I did see a part where like I went back on there to watch and I saw Rena was gone, and then she was sitting there when she finally came back with just this look on her face of, I don't know what the word is. Victoria trying to ease the attention, yeah. I don't know. Apparently she was trying to quit yesterday. She was unhappy with how yesterday went too. He posted the messages from him, from her assistant. I guess she was trying to quit yesterday as well. Oh, you can't rewind the stream? Yeah, and that's what I said. Like, you gotta have thick skin. Like, if you're going to the BDH to trade for a competition, you gotta know that Patrick's going to be Patrick, right? You got to know that. Not saying it's right, because it's probably not right, but you got to know. Exactly, Matty Matt. You go in there, you got to go in there with some thick skin and with the willingness to fight back if someone says some shit to you. Even if it's Patrick. I mean, that's what I would do. If I was down there and he said something I didn't like, I would say that. You know, if he called me a rhino, I don't know if he called her a rhino. I guess she said somebody else did or he did. I don't know. I mean, you gotta fight back right then and there. You can't just let it go if that's what you want to do. Dave is the greatest. It is written. Yeah, $25,000, Bob, was the winner. So, yeah, you just don't take it personal, right, Manny Matt? That's the thing. I mean, if you're hanging out with a couple of dudes, like, you know, you just can't take it personal. You give that shit right back to them. That's what I would do. Just have to give it back to him. And I'm sure he'd be okay with that. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's definitely helps with the views, but, you know, I don't know. He said he's not going to have her back, so, I mean, that kind of puts it up in the air for tomorrow and Friday. So I don't really know what he's going to do to kind of, I don't know. I think he is live now. He said he was going to go live for Power Hour. Maybe he's saying what he's going to do. Let's see. Maybe he is. Maybe he ain't. I don't know. Oh, someone else is coming? What is funny, in the old days, FCC would have been that kind of swearing and cussing, maybe. Oh, he invited Terry and invited a dude. What dude's coming? Oh, it looks like he's long too. I'm long from a better average, Patrick. Ha ha. I'm glad he's just going to pay Terry, though. I mean, that's good. I mean, 25K is nothing for him. You know, he makes that in a day. That guy that was there for the mentorship a week ago or so. Okay, mentorship. I don't know who that is. I can't remember his name. Yeah, me too, Alexi. I don't. He wasn't really on there this morning. I watched for a few minutes. While I could. I mean, he's all right. He's all right to me until he starts like yelling and screaming. Then I can't. Then I can't do it. Matty Matt. Is that right, Matty Matt? He does have the clearest and most visible chart on YouTube. Well, he's just zoomed in on a Trade of 8 chart. Very, very zoomed in. Oh, did Nutty not stream today? Oh, yeah, he started late, right? I wonder where Alpine was today. I wonder where Alpine was. Did he take the day off? He's taking a break. Oh. I know he had a couple of rough days last week or two, right? Oh, he blew them all? Dang. Solo, I think he blew all his accounts. Bob, Tom, and I might be streaming together again way sooner than you think. Got some things on the horizon that we might or might not be doing. You can put two and two together if you want. Can't necessarily say anything yet. So. It might be a daily thing. You can't deal with streamers, preachers, or people who cuss all day because they're emotionally unintelligent. Yeah, that's true. Gonna go watch a softball tournament tonight. Middle school softball tournament. Should be fun. Tom Sabo's the GOAT. You swear, Alex, you don't read real good. I've got a headache today. I've not ate all day. For no real reason. I mean, to be honest, no real reason. I just haven't ate. Stephen Clay messed up in the overnight session. I don't know. I know he's watching. I know he's been doing the Asia session for My Fun and Futures occasionally. I saw him on there last night, I think. He literally said something political that could have gotten... Did he really? Let's go, Bob. I will add into this full size if ES can just retest that 6705. Get up there and retest it. It's got a ways to go. If we start to push, I might add. I should probably add lower, not higher, but... I like that we didn't push back up to the 50% yet. The 50% would be the open and close. Did you see Top Step Friday cut the Combine Challenge on Dakota? No, what happened? I know, I heard something like, I saw something on Twitter and stuff saying that, I guess they were, I'm not quite even sure what they were doing. Or they're trying to see who could pass one the fastest or what. Yeah, Bob, I'm thinking so too. I think that they were saying that it was more like gambling or something. I might add one here. Tech T in the house. I'm going to go ahead and add one there. Coming up on the new 15-minute candle here in about 45 seconds. Doing good on Hale. We're green on every account except for the futures desk. I'm red on that one, $420. Thing is, I was up on the futures desk. I was up like $300 on that trade. Normally, I'd probably just take it off, or at least move my stop up, and I just did not. But I'm green on everything else. Nice green. These are not huge green, but they're green. And then up $400 and something on Bulanox funded and $500 and something on my funded futures. Depending upon how this trade shakes out here. Starting to squeeze here is what we wanted to see at the 330 candle. If we can just break this, we can go. He says 91 gets us to 99. Yeah, I think so too. Good luck was good trading day. Yeah, it was a good trading day. I had a good day. Didn't trade very much, but traded enough. Free account giveaway, guys. Exclamation point cash in the chat. In My Final Futures, did you prefer the Sabo session or a session with Tom? A solo? Abyss, I like both. I mean, like, here's the thing. Tom and I have a really good, like, rapport with each other, and I think we complement each other well. But I certainly can carry, you know, I talk enough to to just have one on my own as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, the session with Tom is probably a little more fun because at least you're not there just by yourself. You're getting ideas from someone else. You know what I mean? You're able to bounce stuff off another person, and things like that. So yeah, I have a good time with Tom. So I do like streaming with Tom as well. Can we add? I don't know. Do we push? Do we rip? I don't know. Usually start to get some sort of direction at 3:30. Pegasus is alive! We get the squeeze above this pivot point here at the 30. We should be able to go. ES get back above like 92, 93 area, run those highs and squeeze. Appreciate you, Bob. We try our best. Did I make up a Tom Sabo guarantee? Not today, Black Phoenix. Not today. I should, though, huh? I should make up the Tom Sabo guarantee. Starting to get a little squeeze here. A little squeeze. Methodical boy in the house. Papa Tony. Squeeze it. Getting above 91 on the ES there. Approaching the pivot at 92. Do I watch Bookmap? Nah, Business Lens. I really don't. I don't think there's anything wrong with someone watching Bookmap. I think it's fine if it helps you, but I don't think you need it. I don't think you even need the DOM to see where the big orders are. But I don't watch it, but I don't see anything wrong with using it. If it helps you, by all means, use it. Anything can help you, give you any kind of advantage, I say use it. So it can't be like there's nothing that negative can come from using it, right? Unless it confuses you or something. But I've used it before. I just don't use it now. Matty Matt uses it. See, there we go. And he's excellent. He's definitely not trash, he said. Power Hour Market Makers pumping this up. I think so. I think that push back up into the open/close. You know. Makes a lot of sense. Now, I don't know if it happens today or not. A little pullback. Let's see what happens. Trying to test that bottom trend line again on the 5-minute. Used to use Bookmap. You can watch it for free on YouTube, though, really. You watch only Tom Sabo when he enters his micros. ES for 10 years now. I do like ES. 67.98. What do we got? Little double top. Adding one more right here. Yeah, I did too, Manny Man. I started on the ES too. ES is it's just a little bit slow for my liking, but yeah, I like the ES. Added one here. I mean, I might add one more down here at 707s. Exactly, Pegasus. We said pump it. Pump it. Oh, that's crazy. Matty Matt. Think or swim. Ninja's Auto Trail and the cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. GDP tomorrow and jobless claims. Oh, nice. 32 area is one standard deviation away from VWAP. Kind of makes sense, huh? Just keep averaging in and we'll see if it squeezes. It's really kind of testing that 5-minute trend line here. This thing could dump. The VWAP. The VWAP. I don't want to change short, you know. You got one account left with 64 cents. Might just tag you in and just go doop doop. Doop doop. And tag you out. The 5-minute is breaking trend. Yeah, the VWAP's up higher. 774. I'm going to add right here. And then maybe the whole number. We'll see. Patty, yeah, I just seen that. Manny just flipped short. It does not have me concerned. I'm okay. I'm in 2 micros here. So even if it goes down a bit, it's not a big deal. I think a push back up, retest of like that open of that previous candle, maybe 2350. Kind of makes sense. Get me out of one of these. All right, I'm out of one. It's going to go back to 32. I kind of think so too. Patrick said, "There's no way it doesn't go down." in one micro here. So he's short 140. He added a 160 now. He just added again. I mean, it did kind of break structure on the 5-minute, but it might pop right back into that wedge. Like I'm watching the 5-minute over here. It kind of broke structure on it there, but not cleanly, and it's trying to push back into the wedge now. I mean, to be fair, that does look like a big bear flag, but I don't know. I just think we need to push back up into the 800s. Maybe not today or, right now, but we'll see. We'll see if she goes. He said he can't pay for Rena's hotel room anymore. This guy. Like I said, it did break structure kind of out of that flag there, pennant, whatever you want to call it. Oh man, $3.53. Well, the difference in that one was he was long or whatever, and it went down. He had one more tick, and then it went back up. He did end up blowing those accounts though the same day. Let's not forget. He did blow those the same day. Why are you barking, Maxie? We're about 6 minutes away from the... Hey! We're about 6 minutes away from the murder bot. The murder bot. Yeah, Max is going crazy. Max, come on, man. Patty's like, oh, should I take profit? It's 4 points, Patrick. 4 points, bud. It's 4 points of profit, Patrick. Why would you take it? Hey, stop that. This dog, every time I put the sprayer down, he barks. Jade Cap. I don't know. Somebody said one of the guys from the mentorship is going. I'm gonna... Let's put a little orders out there to average in. He should invite Methodical Man down there to replace Rena, and Methodical Man will destroy Terry. Just kidding. All right, we're going to buy here 700. Business Lens, ICT is not a scam. I will tell you that what it is like a lot of the strategies have around a 50% win rate, but you got to go for a 2R in order for it to make sense. If you don't go for a 2R, it's not going to make sense. So that's kind of the thing. If you can go for a 2R and you get 2R, you can take a 50% strategy and make money at a 2R for sure. For sure. I can't trade? Yeah, maybe. We used to have someone in here named I can't trade. I don't know where he went. If you do a coin flip with 2R, yeah, that's true. You're not wrong. Probably. Liquidated back at Wendy's. You can take a 90% rate strategy and manage to lose money. Let's go. That is possible too, right? That's for sure possible. All right, I'm going to bring this take profit down here. Trying to get out of this. Something like that. We got the murder bot, guys. What time is it? 2.5 minutes. I tried to get my ads going here, but it didn't quite get me on my ad. That's kind of rude. The pump bot. Trader Oracle's all about that risk management. Yeah, he likes to go all in. Max Connies. Close his eyes and go all in. I like it. You still think it's a bot that will hit reverse on all my trades before hitting the exchange? Yeah, could be. Well, since it didn't add in here, I think I should probably push this up. You never knew your favorite My Funded Trader was a furry? I'm no furry. I didn't know what the furry was until my daughter told me. She told me what a furry was. She's like, oh, I said, hey, what about your friend? She's like, I'm not friends with her anymore. She's a furry. They're uploading them with a 300 baud dial-up modem. No way. No way. Right back to the 200 EMA. 1 minute until that murder bot. I'll take these ads off down here now. I'm going to move this up. That was a pretty good ad right there. What do you guys think? She hates Tom? No. Tom's no furry. Tom's no furry. Insinuating bestiality? I have no idea. All I know is like a furry is just someone that dresses like an animal or identifies as like a cat or something like that. It's the only thing I know. Meow. Marson. Oh, And being someone who deserves to rot in prison? Yeah, probably. All right, here we go. Getting another little push back up here. Kind of tapped into that 5-minute trend line again. We popped that trend line. We prop that trend line, we go. I'm going to go ahead and move this up a little bit. I think we pop the trend line and we go. I might even take it at the 55. All the way up to 55. Like a lawyer in COVID gone viral. I'm not a cat. I don't know. I haven't seen that one. Do we pop the trend line to the upside here? If we do, we really can squeeze into the close. Do I just keep moving this up? I think so. Yes, above the 91 here, all the way up to 93, 94 area on that push. If it holds the 91, we can continue to squeeze into the end of the day. $55 algo will be kicking in here in about 3 minutos. Let me mark this level out here because I kind of want to see how price reacts when it gets to that level. It's like 50, just at 50% of the this big hourly gap here. Hungarian pesos for the win. Marcin wants them. You have to reach out to Tom for those Hungarian forint pesos. Short full port. His granddaughter changed filter to a cat. Oh. Yeah. I saw that, Jonathan. I saw that. He's like, I don't know what happened. He's like, why would you join the courtroom as a cat? And he's like, I'm here, Judge, I'm here. That was hilarious. That was very funny. Get through here. All right, approaching that trend line again here. We got 1 minute. The 54 candle sometimes does something. Let's see. 54 getting a little push here. Again, through 43, it's going to get sketchy here whether I should take profit at the 43 or not. Remember what happened on the 50 candle. It just went straight up. So I'm almost expecting a pullback on that 55. Let's see. Usually they do something opposite of each other. But we're hoping in this scenario that they don't. Hoping that it just takes it to the moon. But we're not going to know. Do I got 5 points between here and here? I don't. I'm going to add right there again for a little boop, boop. Tag me in. It's actually a good reaction. That was a good reaction, but it did not go all the way yet. It's going to run that 43 and a quarter at least, I think. At least the 43 and a quarter. ES retesting the 91 here. ES gets above 92 again. I'm going to add one more. So watching the ES. Nasdaq already holding the pivot. All right, adding one more here. Pushed back up to the pivot there. It didn't quite, I guess it closed right at it, but I thought it was above it. Can you mix and match with My Funded Futures discount? I think so. It looked like it that you could. Let's check it again. Let's check the banner and see what it says. It says can mix accounts. One-time use, existing users only. Discount code sent by email after purchase of evaluation. There you go. Use code MM. Looks like you can do that. Murderbot didn't cook all today. Yeah. I think it's squeezing on us now here, though. Exactly what we thought. So what I'll do is through that 743, I think I'll go stop to break even because, like, beyond that, that's really the level that I anticipate us hitting. And I don't know if we make it to 755. We'll see. I really don't. Patrick took his trade off. What a puss. I probably would have taken it off too there. I'm full port over here, 2 micros. All right, coming into the final minute here in 20 seconds. I want to see it take this level out. Double top there. I'm going to go stop to break even as soon as it takes that out. Stop to break even. Let's see if we get the squeeze into 55 coming into the final minute. Let's just see. I got to be like Patrick. Hold on. To the moon! Okay. Now I'm back. Just for a moment. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's rude. Come on. You can do it. Let the air out of the balloon here. Let's go. If you guys haven't already entered the contest here. Yeah, right, rude right before close, yeah. Enter the, not a contest, a free account giveaway, exclamation point cash. We're going to draw in a moment. All right, let's see if it lets the air out to the upside. That would be my thought process. Dude, I want my $60 or wait, $50. Give it to me. 50, almost $60. What's wrong, Max? Why we whining? All right, see you, Matty Matt. Thank you, Alpha. All right, move the stop up to this little 1 minute order block here. The little 1 minute order block, locking in 8 points. $16 make you holla. Trying to take it to the 55. Give it to me, baby. T. Cooper in the giveaway. Let's go. Patrick made a guest cry. Yeah, LC was watching. TZA of Russell? I don't know what that is. ICT block Patrick. I thought ICT was supposed to come to the BDH in like November. Patrick can't troll anymore. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Can this go? I'm looking for that 55 level. I mean, can we push through there? Come on. You know you want to. What are you doing? That's going to take me out of this trade at what, 409, 410? All right, if you guys are not in the giveaway, I'm going to do it in 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes to enter the giveaway. 406. Let's go! Go, go, go! Come on, you're almost there. Can it go? Can it go? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? What are we doing here? What are we doing here, Nasdaq? I guess it wasn't quite as close as I thought it was. 2 ticks. I mean, 2 ticks. You know, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. Got to hold this 50 level. ES hit 66.98. I guess that's why we're kind of turning back down there for a moment. All right, you got 1 more minute to enter the giveaway, and we're going to draw. 1 minute. Exclamation point cash in the chat. Any size Apex Eval account. I want this to hit the target in the next 30 seconds. This should be it, guys. We should hit the target. Let's go. Oh, go. Come on. One more push. One more push. Really? I wanted it to hit my target before I pulled this, but all right, it's not wanting to cooperate, so let's just pull it. If you're not in, sorry. Sorry about your luck. It left triple equal highs there too, Raul. Look at Kenny trying to jump in there last second to get in there. Last second. And the winner is, drum roll please, Springfield Realty Experts. You are the winner. Springfield Realty Experts. Andy is here just in time to find out he is not winning. He gone. methodicalman@gmail.com. Realty Experts has won before, so I believe. So if they could just message me. You got about 3 minutes to come forward here. 410 Springfield Realty Experts. There they go. There they go. Go ahead and give me an email at methodicalman@gmail.com, and I'll get that over to you guys. I think you've won before. You can just use the same email that you used before if you want. Pegasus, you want a free Apex account, any size evaluation. Any size evaluation. Oh, come on. Guys, are you guys seeing this? Are you seeing this with your own eyes? What are we doing here? What are we doing? I mean, was I asking for too much to give me 2 more ticks? You know what? I just realized I'm on the micros. Did this run this on the, not on the micros? No, it didn't. It's not even anywhere near it. Wait. Let me look. Yeah, it's, that wick is actually higher on the NQ. That wick's up at 59 on the NQ. But I think we're going to get liquidated out of this position at like 410. So we'll see. Email sent. Awesome. Let me verify. Since you already got it sent, I appreciate you doing it fast like that. Perfect. Well, you already been verified before, so good to go. Let me. It may take me a little bit, Springfield. It might be later this evening. I got to figure out which code is still available. I think I got 2 available, but I'll get it over to you this evening at some point. Any size Apex evaluation. I don't want to give you a code that's not working, so I want to check it and make sure it's working first. All right, well, let's get a nice little push back up here, but we got 36 seconds, I think, before we get liquidated out of this position. Because I think you can't trade after 410 on my funded futures. So this is our P&L for this account right now. 579 closed, and we're still open $35 more. Trying to get it up to 600 bucks. Let's see. Can we do it? Just send you all of them. It's at 755 Omnius. It's hard to see because I got a white line there, but that's where it is right here. Oh, I just got liquidated. Just got liquidated, unfortunately. That's all right. It happens. It happens. I mean, not much you can do about it, right? Where did that go? So $613 on that account. We are only $38 away from passing. $938 away. Let's go. Max said he likes it too. 938. He's like, excellent job. So this is how we ended the day, guys. We're not, I don't hide anything from you guys. Bam, bam, bam. And then this is the Bulenox account over here. 470. And then the futures desk, we hit the $629 negative on that account. Negative! Darn it. Tried our best. What can you do? We were long, but we were too heavy long on that account. I went 2 minis. Didn't have the room to work out of it on that account. So, Mo, you lost. Anytime limit, I think October the 31st. So, you've won 3 in the last 3 weeks. Let's go. But that's going to do it for me, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Guys, if you want to help support the channel, please use my coupon code, Take Profit Trader. You know all the deals. The best deal right now is probably, I mean, there's a lot of good deals actually right now. 91% off Bulanox. Remember, my code for Apex is Myth. My code for Funded Futures Network is Myth. The Futures Desk is MMM. And then everything else is just MM. But I'm just going to do it for me. I will be back tomorrow morning at, well, I might be a little late tomorrow morning. I think the kids have a dentist appointment. I don't know if I got to take them or not. We'll figure it out. If I do have to take them, I'll post in Discord. Otherwise, we'll see you guys there. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and